This is Pat Walker at MissionWinners.com. Some of the most popular videos on YouTube are how-to videos. Hey, how to do this, how to cut a piece of wood, how to paint, how to use a chainsaw, how to record something on your DVD, whatever. Well, I'm going to show you a how-to video, how to manage the key list so that you can find the setups that fit you. So there's going to be a little education in here, so let's take it. You have to always look, and I know you know this, but we have to always look at the chart and see what kind of a pattern it is. So then we know how to handle it. I'll give you an example. Like, look at this right here. This is choppy, so we leave it alone. But now look at this right here. See this pattern? I'm going to slide it back. And it's, well, there's a downward sloping trend line there. Right here. And this was a good volume day. Perhaps if it takes out this downward sloping trend line, it would be a buy. And it did it on good volume. That's what you're looking for. I'm going to show you another example here, all right? Twitter. This is as of today. Just a clean downward sloping trend line. You can see, by the way, I got a stop on, not a stop, excuse me, an alert on it, but there's a little clean, simple line there. Twitter's had other entrances right in here that was simple, that we could do. In fact, we did, all right? Now here's Sienna. This is just a recent one. Look at the nice long base, but let's take it back. So there you're looking at it. Just going across these tops, started to go up on a pickup in volume. That was a telltale sign, and it lifts off, and it starts to go. There you go. It's simple. How to? You know what the biggest part of how to do this? Find the simple patterns that fit you and do those. Here's Ollie's. You can say, well, Ollie's is a little choppy right now. I mean, look at this. It goes up, closes near the lows, drops down on a pickup and volume. It's choppy. It's like, man, I don't know if that's that good. But let's contrast it with this long base here. Boom, on a volume pickup. And it just follows through. Here's J.W. Nordstrom as of tonight. Nice little shelf right there. Now let's go to the max list and do something fun. See if we can find another examples. Like, you look at Amazon right now, it's really loose. That makes it harder. I'm going to try to find a couple of patterns. How to? Here's a setup for you. I'm just looking at charts. Right here. Lifting off that line. Let's go back. And it's whether there's a clean downward sloping trend line. Bouncing off the moving averages. A gap down and a close near its highs. Maybe if it takes out the top of that trend line, that's something I'd want to do. It's not a 2-day base. Oh, nothing there. Oh, look, it picked off. It went through that line on a pickup in volume. Good. I bought it. There we go. It's finding patterns that are good. This is a downward sloping trend line. Want to see something interesting? There's another one. Let's scroll back. You can say, oh, that's not the best drawn line, but it gets the point across, okay? Got a downward sloping trend line. Say, gosh, if it bounces off the 20-day and takes out that line, did it? Not on really heavy volume, but a pickup, but it did it. And there you go. Now, we can have instances where, like this is one whippy little chart right here. We can have instances where there might not be anything there. I have an investing maxim, and I talk about it at the meetup, the IBD meetup, all the time. And it's this. If you have to look for the chart pattern, it's probably not there. Okay? I mean, look at Google right here. I mean, this is from a month ago. But this is just choppy. There's no pattern there. Leave it alone. Netflix, whipping around. Now, it might do the drop and reverse and stuff. But as far as a clean and simple pattern, look at this right here. Are there any high probability setups here? No. Do a compare and contrast. How to? This trend line on a pickup in volume. Gaps up, pulls back, but you're still above here, and it starts to go. You could either buy some here, you could wait, or you could buy some here. And look what it does. There you go. Simple patterns. How to do this? find a couple of clean and simple chart patterns that conceptually make sense to you and do those. And you will find that overall, your success rate will pick up. Choppy versus a clean, longer, downward sloping trend line. If it's a really advanced pattern, like a short pennant, you would do less shares. Let's see if I can find an example of that. I'm not trying to take too much of your time. Oh, here we go. A biomed runs up, goes sideways, and you can say, well, here's just a little short base getting ready to bounce off the 8-day moving average on AJRD. Little short base. Well, this is shorter, so it's riskier. How to do it? What do? Couple of choices. Hey, I ain't going to do that. Or, yeah, how to, Pat? What do we do? You could buy it if it triggers, but buy less shares. Why? Because this pattern is riskier than a long base breakout. And it starts to lift off, and always look for volume confirmation. And it did it. How much is it going to go? You don't know. By the way, on a short base, how to handle it? You're not married to it. It's not like a long base breakout. So you're faster, you're quicker to sell some into strength. How to handle it on a short base? Don't stick around too long, just in case. Flops around. There you go. That's how to. How to do it. I hope that helps you. The moral of the story is, how to do this? Focus on a couple of the cleanest and simplest chart patterns that a fifth grader could see and understand and would act on them and buy too, and manage accordingly. If it's a shorter base, how to handle it? Hey, don't buy as many shares, or hey, don't do it. How to do it? There you go. I just wanted to explain that for you. I hope this helps you, because you can get all whipped around with this junk and it'll just mess you up. And we don't want to do that. So here's what we don't want. We don't want this. This will just screw your head up, okay? And your pocketbook. So anyway, I wanted to share this with you. I was talking to Owen. He said, you know what? That might be a good thing to do. How to do this. Longer bases, you could buy a little bit more. Shorter pullbacks, you could do them, but you buy less and manage it with a tighter stop. How to do it. And I hope that helps you. Now, thank you.